Sorry, it's a little bit crowded, but it's still in a pray time in my places. So let's start the meeting and the sharing with Dovia Fadilasari, our speakers. Hello guys, thank you for attending this meeting. Before we start the meeting, let me show you a bit about our Mockingbird Consultant English Club. Uh, thank you for attending this meeting. Can please showing the slide?
Kak Lestari, do you want to share the screen?
Yes, I want to try share screen. Maybe I nih apa sih minta tolong buat jadi host dijadiin host.
Okay, yeah, I already made you as co-host, yeah.
Okay, thank you. Where is kampanye? So. Oh ini. Ini tak. Kelihatan nggak?
In my phone still blank, Lestari.
Loading,
it's
yeah.
still blank. Yeah, I think it's loading.
Cangkaman
It's already seen here.
Okay. But my laptop ngadet-ngadet nih.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. We already thanks to you because you help
Yeah.
us to share the screen.
Yeah.
Take your time, no worries.
Yeah, no worries. It's okay.
Mas, Dani.
Yeah, you need to click, you know,
Yeah.
right? I see. I think it's the matter of internet.
Gimana Kak Nov?
Okay. I can
Ah,
I can back you up, perhaps. Let me try to share screen. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, let me share the screen, yeah.
okay, sorry. Laptopnya udah tua.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, go ahead,
Yes.
Kak Daulay.
Yeah, thank you for helping me to showing this slide. Hello guys. It is our meeting keberapa nih, Mbak? It is our
second
second meeting in this season for the Mockingbird Consultants, and then we are about to sharing about leadership without easy answer. Next, So I will explain about MBC. MBC, it's leadership development, providing crucial crucial coaching, training, and to empower individuals. So we're ensuring an a holistic approach to societal improvement. Next, uh, by the way, we already, as a Mockingbird consultant, we already have like more than 1,000 participants in online scholarship camp and more than 20 event to mainstream leadership, literacy, and English skill. Also, we have alumni network containing master or PhD studies in Asia, Australia, Europe, and America. Knowledge management through various mediums such as YouTube, Instagram content, and book creation. For this English club, we serve a catalyst for language development, culture exchange, and networking for empowering individuals to thrive in an interconnected and globalized world. So it is our team in English club in Mockingbird. So before we start, I will show you the rundown. It is a sharing session, and after that, we do a breakout room. In a breakout room, we can make a conversation uh, in this meeting. So the rule that we have in this meeting, it's for to achieve uh, our goals, make studying fun, be active and fully participate, and don't judge, no right or no wrong, respect other opinion, be kind, listen when people are speaking. Uh, Perhaps you guys freely to open your cam, but I also understand if you cannot open your cam, it's okay, but it is an optional, I guess. But before it, we have like a session, like a take a picture, please. Just only that time. If you really can't open your cam, but when we are taking a picture, open the cam. Yeah. Next, but so for helping the Mockingbird consultant that we already have like a lot of event, we also know that we have a lack of monetary to run our our company to helping people to get their goals, and perhaps they want to achieve their scholarship and abroad. So we fully understand we lack of monetary. So if you guys have you can help us in this in this session to donate um, your monetary, perhaps in our bank account that already we provide. And then if you already send it, you can confirm it to the number in the admin in our slide. So the money that you already donate to our to our English, to our Mockingbird consultant, we're gonna divide it to our group, to leadership group, to scholarship, to English club, and to our literacy. And this is our session. The next session, we need to take a picture in in order to make a documentation for our club. Please turn on your cam, and then we need to take a picture of all participants.
Okay. Please open the camera to Kak Odit and Kak Ivani and Kak Lestari and Kak Arya and Kak Rofiaton and Kak Rizka. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's fine if
Oh, okay.
they cannot. Yeah.
Okay. So I can take a picture for this meet ya. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, Kak Lestari, sorry. We repeat again. Oke, 1, 2, 3. Oke, sip. Thank
Okay,
you.
guys. Okay, guys, we will jump to the main session. I will pass this stage to Novia in order to explaining about our main topics. It is leadership without easy answer. Novia Fadilasari, time and stage, it's yours.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Kak Daulay, for um, moderate this discussion. So let me introduce first myself. I'm Novia. This is a little bit of my background. I was actually like in my bachelor. I'm currently like taking my master. Hopefully, I can graduate soon. Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, I
it's
hope so.
very. Thank you. So, guys, it's not kind of formal activity, like formal event. So you are very free here to speak. And if I don't speak, my speaking sometimes is too slow. So you can ask me like you can make it faster than this. Yeah, yeah. You can request for me like you can request that part as well. Or maybe if you think like you want to discuss something or you are disagree with what I said before, it's also very welcome to give objection to what I said before. Well, yeah, I'm Novia. You can address me Novia. Yeah, Novia Fadilasari. You can address me Novia or Nove or Nov. Very welcome. Um, this is a little bit of my education. And then currently I help Mockingbird with Kak Ria. She is here. She is our partnerships lead. And also the other one, Kak Indah. But she is, I think, like sleeping right now because we have like 4 hours different. She is in Australia. But for Kak Ria, of course, she even haven't breaking the fast, I think. So because it's 8, so meaning like maybe 4. It's now like 4 p.m. in Russia. So yeah, and I'm currently because the topic is leadership, right? So you might questioning, so this person can actually deliver leadership topic or not. So I need to at least have some credibility on that. So you can see I also currently taking an internship in Asia leaderships. You can try to Google it. It's very good because I'm a fan of Harvard actually, and I really like leadership somehow. And then I tried to look into kind of internship opportunity to learn more about leaderships. And then I found that, I just like sending message to the CEO, and I'm very happy and lucky, I think, because he is very humble. The name is Mr. Samuel. He is Korean, sorry. Yeah, he is Korean, and he is very humble with a lot of experience he has, like accepting me. Even I also take many screening process as well to enter the internship. But yeah, I'm very lucky, I think, to learn from them. Yeah, I also with my friends in my MBA, with some people, we create like sustainability club. That was like the first sustainability club for MBA or MMUGM. Yeah, so we kind of concern like business actually take also kind of part that maybe like a little bit, not a little bit, I cannot say that, like also contribute to the climate change right now. So we think that have a sustainability club will hopefully influence or make a little bit change starting from the future leader in FMUGM. And then yeah, before taking my master, I also have some activities related to leading some organization and project as well. So hopefully today, I'm not an expert, but I think I'm quite passionate to talk about leaderships and discuss with all of you. Well, yeah. So this program, this English Club, we request for the speaker to always share about their English journey, because this is English Club, right? We should also have something related to it. Even the topic, I mean, like the topic is actually just like a tools for us to speak, to practice our English. But yeah, let me share. This is actually the slide from from the previous speaker, my friend as well. Yeah, but what I want to highlight, because I'm not going to talk much about this English journey, I think it's not easy for me because honestly, I'm from rural area. When I still remember, like when I was in sixth grade in elementary school, my teacher, because in rural area, I think very limited access to English, right? So my teacher actually only teach me what how to say ayam, how to say ayam in English. That's very basic. You can imagine like the sixth grade in the sixth grade elementary school, but the material is still like how to say chicken in, yeah, sorry, how to say ayam in English. So after that, I think I don't really interest with English as well until until I joined like international organization in my bachelor, and I got selected to be one of the delegates, which is like because it is international, right? So there is kind of, there was pressure. If I am the delegate and this is international, I should be able to speak in English. That's why that's the starting of my journey for English. So I start to join Lia, if you know, in Jogja and other places. I think Lia also, I don't know, but for me, like quite famous, yeah. Lia, Lembaga Inggris Amerika, if I'm not mistaken, the name. So I spent like almost a year, but I didn't finish it because I always skip, not always, but many times I skip the class because not because I'm lazy, I think because I also like quite active and organization. So I went to other places. That's why I cannot join the event. Yeah. So I can say what I want to highlight here, like For me, English is not easy, but I try a lot. My motivation is only I want to be free from English. As simple as that. My motivation is not blah 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 like going to abroad or being smart. Well, that's also benefits, but I just want to be free from English. That's why I need to be able to speak and write in English because I really like freedom. That's why. Anyway, if you want to speak, just speak, yeah, because I cannot really read the chat box. I'm really sorry for that. Yeah, and this is the topic for tonight. So we will create a breakout room. I already prepare some question. So the question will be first you need to introduce yourself with your friends there. It's up to you whether you make it very long or not, but we will give you like 20 minutes to discuss some question. And the question is really related to leaderships. So yeah, that's the first. And then the second one, when you hear the word leaderships, what comes to your mind? Yeah. And you can elaborate with your peers there. And then what leadership mean to you? Values in leaderships, what do you think on that? And then are you agree or disagree if any group of people we only need leadership when we face challenge? Do you think like, for example, helping someone to have a surgery from is the activity that helping someone doing surgery, is it also part of leadership or not? You can also discuss something like that. So yeah, that's also a challenge, but is it also a challenge that need a leaderships or not? Or if I don't know how to go to Paris, let's say, do I need leaderships to fix that challenge? Yeah, that's also the question. And then leadership is defined simply by the work and not characteristic. Do you agree or disagree? Because, for example, um, uh, many scholars they also argue, or some of them trying to define um, some leadership style. Do you agree that um, leadership is defined by some trait, the character, or it's another thing? Yeah, and then briefly describe your. There are a lot of questions, but it's up to you again. If you can only finish like a half of it, it's totally fine as well. Yeah. Challenge, yeah, related to your leaderships as well. And then I think we can skip this one. Nah, the last one, we often hear people ask why our leaders not leading, right? Yeah, you can also discuss this question. Well, do you have any question before I assign all of us in the breakout room?
Actually, I think we have a lot of topics to discuss, and how you divide us to describe all of those topics, because I think that's talking or discussing or one topic could be quite longer, because we have different opinions and we have different perspective, and sometimes we have to comment with our friends' perspective and how we do that. What is practices to.
Yeah, thank you. I like it so much. You seems very excited with tonight topic, yeah, with the way you speak. I like it so much. Thank you, Kak Rizka. Yeah, I think that's good idea. I mean, like, I should also be able to adjust with what we are having right now. Like, if you think that the topic, I mean, like the question, need to like some moments because we only have like 20 minutes to divide people in the breakout room. So if you think like I need to assign, for example, the first group with the first question, I will also follow. Do you want me to do that? Or
Yeah, probably because you are the one, the host who share your material, like first probably we need to get those access for your material first, and then probably we can choose the best topic we want to discuss. Just pick one topic. I think that's enough.
yeah, because uh, well, let's try to make it simple. I will because there are 10, right? 10 people. I will divide into 5 groups, and then each group I will send one question. What do you think on that?
I think that's okay.
Yeah. And Daulay is alone. No, no. Oh yeah, there is Indah. Yeah.
Oh, Kak Indah
So
is joining.
we should expel her because it's already night. No, I'm kidding.
Probably we
Anyway,
can greeting her like good morning, I guess.
yeah. Anyway, yeah, welcome for some of you who might haven't know about us, or we haven't yet to greet you. Kak Govinda, who else here? I think only Kak Govinda. Yeah. I haven't seen him. Yeah, Kak Govinda and then Kak Indah, the newcomer. So welcome. Yeah, I hope that you got the previous explanation that I told you before. Or you have any question? Are you okay with us? Feel
Yeah,
free, yeah.
I think
Feel
so.
free. Okay.
Well, I think it's gonna be a bit more personal because you only assign for 2 people in one breakout room.
Yeah, that's why everyone need to be very active because yeah, only to like forcing each of you to speak in English.
All right.
So yeah, so but perhaps I will give it's what if the first room I will give the question from 2 3. It's just let me I mean to make it easy, like up to you. You just take 2 question, yeah. Or if you need more, like just take another one. I mean, like I don't think I can manage to send the question to broadcast the question with each of the group. I'm not sure with that. Let me. Yeah, I will just send all of the question. So
Yeah. Just send all of the question to our group, and then do we have like the number in our breakout room?
I think so. Yeah, we can have number.
Yeah. Probably
There
we
are
can pick
seven.
our
There are 7 question actually.
yeah.
There are 7.
We can freely pick the question based on our
Okay.
number in the breakout room, I guess.
Okay. So I will assign manual here. Okay. Okay, breakout room 1. Wait. Okay. Okay. And then I will copy paste the question with here. Um, Wait a moment. Hmm. Yeah. So there are 7 questions. Okay. Broadcast message. Mhm. Okay. Yeah. So guys, since you already enjoy the discussion with your peers, yeah. So I would like to choose one person to share what he or she discussing in the breakout room. What is the point? If you got the point, but if not, it's okay as well. Yeah, just sharing because the point here, I think, um, besides leaderships, I know that it's very important as it is a topic, but the topic itself is actually like only the tools for us to practice in English. So yeah, the main point is to speak, right? So I will pick someone to share, and this person can have the power as well after sharing to pick one person to share the point as well. So I will pick who ya? Maybe Kak Rizka. Ayo Kak
Actually,
Rizka.
I suggest to pick Kak Govinda.
Okay. Kak Govinda. Maybe you share first like a little bit about yourself because we haven't heard about you before. So we want to know you as well and connect. I mean, like this is also like a networking platform. So yeah, please.
Well,
It's me
wait,
or okay, Kak Govinda.
I think it's
Go
you.
on.
All right, so I will pick you later.
No, you first. You
All right, so hello everyone, I'm Govin. So I'm from Makassar. Yeah, I've been here for maybe it's turned to 4 years here. Yeah, and I'm teacher here in one of private school. And well, I'm so grateful. Actually, I've joined this even so many event that I've joined from MBC before. Maybe I've joined the part when it's preparing for the batch one. Maybe it was in November or December. I forgot it. Yeah,
Yeah.
January.
I
Sorry,
know.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
January.
I
Yeah,
know that you often like our content, so thank you.
yeah.
Yeah.
I follow. Yeah, I follow. Anyway, so I'm so grateful that I can join this kind of program because it's preparing myself as well because I have a plan to study abroad and I prepare to take a scholarship as well, like yeah, LPDP or Chevening or maybe Fulbright. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm Yosvi's friend. Actually, I'm her junior from UPH. Yeah, so maybe she is 2013 and I'm 2016. Yeah. All right. So we were talking about leadership and we discussed a lot about leadership, but I think I will just share my opinion. So actually, for me, leadership is started with the goal that the leader has and how he will lead other people to achieve the same goal that he has, but not forcing other people to achieve his goal, but how he managed the people and how he organized the people to work together, collaborate, and to achieve the same goal, so that everyone will be happy. Not only the boss will, yeah, not just like a boss will be happy with the achievement that is gained because of the employee, but everyone would be happy, including the member as well. And then we've discussed about how the leader has to start with themselves. Actually, how do we start? How do we manage ourselves first so that we can be a leader? How can be the leader can lead other people if they do not know how to lead themselves to be, yeah, at least that they have a good sleep at night, or how do they have a good health? That's, yeah, because I'm a teacher, so I have to lead my over maybe 23 students in a room every day. And how do I lead them? How to be a role model? Start from myself, actually. And then how do they look at me? And then how do they will imitate me, the way I'm talking and the way I'm acting every day. Yeah. So that's the leader, actually. And it has great power, but it also can bring a very bad things to the world. If they misuse the power that they have, the leader can bring something big to the world, but they can also break the world as well. Yeah, I think that's all from me.
So your peer, Kak Rizka ya? Do you want to add something, Kak Rizka?
Yeah, maybe my peer want to say something there. She
Actually,
keeps
it's already
smiling
covered what I
I'm
say,
talking.
and what he thought. It's already covered, and he already said all of the things.
Cheating. It's cheating. It's
As you
cheating.
know.
Yeah. No, no, no. At least you need to share something different than Mas Govinda. I think there is another perspective from you. I think it's not fully from the same thing with Mas Govinda, right? You has to be have like the other things beside Mas Govinda has, right? You also have your own way to think how this leadership by yourself and in your own opinion, right? So I think you can
Right,
elaborate more.
right. Who this talk? Okay,
Can you
okay. So
use your
probably I
UK
will.
accent?
No. Sorry, sir. I can't do that. Sorry. It's very hot, Probably I would put my another perspective, like being a leader, you don't always need to be the loudest person in that community. You know what I mean? Like you could be the slowest, probably you could be the most silent person ever, but you have the ability to bring others to embrace your goals, your vision and missions with others, like that. That's what I mean. Like that's what I got at the moment, like being a leader. Because somewhat because we think that a leader is the most competitive person, and the one that you always think your partner, your colleague is your competitor, but I think differently nowadays. See, a lot of people have their own leadership style, and definitely it means that it means that those leaders have their unique abilities, unique style, unique ways to lead, and that's one of the most important. We don't need to vanish to ignore our independency or uniqueness while lead others. That's all.
Yeah, see, you have different perspective about leadership. I think it's yeah, right, Mr. Mas Govinda, right? We have like different perspective about leadership. So thank
Oh,
you, Mbak Rizka. That's a really good explanation, like out of the box that I don't know that it's new for me about how you explain about leadership. Thank you.
You are welcome.
Actually, it's just like a temptation for her.
Okay. The other one, Triska, you wanna pick someone? Choose someone.
Probably is Yusuf the one in the room? Because he's the MC right now, so he doesn't include, right? So I will accept you. So probably Audit, the cutest avatar here.
Thank you.
Yeah, time is yours.
Okay, so before I was in the breakout room with Kak Yusuf. Okay, so maybe later after after I give my short explanation, Kak Yusuf can elaborate what we already discussed in our breakout room. Um, Actually, yes, I definitely agree with Kak Rizka's opinion that become a leader is we are not should be the one that has the loudest voice in our team, but uh, we have to be able to make sure to bring our team to achieve the goal from our institution or from our division or from our organization that we lead. And for me personally, when it comes my opportunity to become a leader, the biggest challenge that I ever experienced is about how to manage the people itself. Because all people in my team before have their own opinion. They come from their own background that it different one with another, and it's gonna be difficult for me to decide one decision that I have to take because some of them maybe think that my decision that I take is gonna be unfair for some of them, but maybe gonna be fair for some of them also. And yes, I have to be able to make them understand why I have to take this decision and why we have to do this plan. Because yeah, we have to go back to our main goal. Okay, just it. Thank you. Kak Yusuf, I know you can add a lot of your own opinion and your own explanation about what does it mean by leadership.
Yeah, thank you, Mbak Odit, to bring me this explanation about leadership. Yeah, I could say that I'm not an expert in leadership, but I do have a little bit about experience in a leadership field. So in my opinion, leadership is I think it is most the same with Mas Govinda's statement earlier. Like leadership is a person that leading you together to the next level together, not like a boss, all right? It's a different explanation. So in our discussion in a breakout room that I got from Mbak Odit, uh, leadership, you can, you, each person have their own leadership. As Mbak Rizka said, each person have their own style to lead, right? Yeah, I think that's most the same perspective, I guess. Each person have their own style to lead as a leadership, as a leader in one team or in one group. And also most of the leaders that we can say he is leaders, but not all of the leaders that we have in our group or in our organization. We cannot call him or her as a leader based on her or him his decision to in order taking apa ngambil keputusan apa Mbak? I forget.
Decision.
Yeah,
Decision.
taking decision. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right.
The way they're taking decision, right? So yeah, the leadership itself is it is a skill that we have in ourselves naturally, but we can also sharpening it, like we can improving our leadership skill by experience. We cannot achieve that without experience. In order to uh, gain a lot of experience in this leadership, like Mas Govinda said, also, like you can manage your time to sleep, manage your daily routine, and manage your team, manage your classmates, and yeah, etc., etc. So I think I just can only describe this leadership just only that. Yeah, so maybe the other person can explain more about this leadership. Yeah, I just can only
Okay.
describing it
Yeah,
for this.
I know that there are some of you who hasn't speak yet, but we still have other question as follow up. So let me share my screen first to elaborate more about the leadership based on the book that I read before. So I read the book from the Ronald. So he is one of Harvard professor. Um, yeah, he is actually his background, if I'm not mistaken, like a doctor actually. But I don't know the story that he finally, very expert in leaderships. So in the book, he not mentioned, like he wrote in detail about leadership value. Wait, let me. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yeah, we can see
Yeah,
your
the
screen.
picture,
Yeah,
right?
we can see it. Yeah.
Yeah. So he described the leaderships into three, and he mentioned it about work to be done. Actually, Govinda, he mentioned before. So he mentioned that the leader will lead us to overcome the problem, right? So actually, it's not about someone have a vision and then the follower, the one who lead by him or her, will follow whatever he is speaking. It's not about someone and the other one following him. That's why he is a leader. But in the book from Ronald, he said the value of the leaderships, it is a leader because we cannot because he argue as well. For example, let's say Hitler. You know Hitler, right? With the mustache here, yeah.
Yeah,
The
Germany.
German, yeah, from German. So, what do you think? If the leader lead the people into the wrong one, or maybe we can see Pablo Escobar. He is very expert in leading or managerial, right? But the leadership they had at that time lead the people not into solving people problem to make a better world, I can say. That's what he argued. The leaderships that he defined, it's more into like how to organize, mobilize people um, to face their challenge, yeah. it's not about his vision, mission, or something that this person, I mean, like the one we categorize as a lead has a vision and we just follow. But let's say, for example, Indonesia has a president. This is something else that we can discuss as well. So, for example, if someone is a president, is it can I just say, oh, he is a leader because he is a president? Can I say that? But this book say other things, and I will talk later about this. But yeah, the point that I want to highlight here, the leadership's definition coming from Ronald is actually more into like the leader or leadership is how the leader can help uh, the society or the people, mobilizing the people to work for their challenge. So for example, like, let's say we face climate change or inequality. So some people who can help the the group or the community, organize them, help them to make a better place. So Ronald state that it is a leadership because it is into a better um, situation than before. It's leadership should have a value, meaning that should be um, in the right side, not leader whoever can have ability to lead someone to wrong thing can also be associated as leader because he defined leadership into work to be done with the good result for the society. And he also argued you can find this one is like, for example, like farming place, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, there is hand, there is tools, and then work to be done. So as I mentioned before, I already explained about work to be done. But here for the hand, it is more into the capability. Some of you mentioned the leader should be able to manage themselves, should have a control on themselves, perhaps also some abilities like skills as well. And some people also define that's why some people define leadership into their character, the style. Oh, this is charismatic. This is blah blah blah. The others, yeah. And the other one also define the leaderships into the authority, um, have a power, authority. That's leader. People also define it mostly of he is a president or he is a CEO or what else? Someone with power that someone else give the consent. Some people define it as a leader, but for Ronald, he focused on the work to be done. Do you got my point, guys? You have any
Yeah,
question?
actually. So
Oh, yeah,
probably
go
this is
ahead.
what comes to my mind is a leader is the person who has ability to influence others, right? Work to work. Okay. So it can achieve the work to be done like that. So it has the ability to influence. And one of the style of leadership is influence leadership, if I'm not mistaken. Wait, hold on, like leadership influence. And nowadays, in our modern era, we are familiar with influencer. For example, like what comes to my mind is Greta Thunberg. She is one of influencer in climate change and blah 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 blah. So is she a leader or so is she could okay, can I name Greta Thunberg as a leader or influencer? And so what what do you think? How we know the difference between the influencer and the leadership itself? It's I think there is correlation between those two things.
Yeah, so I believe that everyone has their own opinion, and the others who hasn't speak yet. So you guys can also add something here. But from my side, the question how we differentiate between influencer and leaders. Yeah. Yeah, I think the question is very hard. Well, yeah. So I come back again.
I think I want to answer it.
Okay.
All
Can
right,
I go
so
first before you?
oh yeah, you can start
Yeah,
it
yeah.
anyway.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, in my opinion, Greta, as far as I know, she knows the challenge, right? I mean, like in her age, she knows about how bad it is, the climate change, right? And then she somehow with her charismatic, I can say, many people, NGOs and other who has interest with climate related issues, I think approach her as well. And then she grabbed the opportunity to be the influencer and lead the other youngster, right? Even inspiring a lot of youngster around the world to do something with climate change. So with that proof, to my opinion, she is also a leader. I mean, like it's gonna be different if she is, she is charismatic and everything, and then influencing people to buy Coca-Cola for example. I don't want to, I don't want to mention the brand. I'm sorry.
That's another influencer,
Sorry.
marketing
No.
influencer. That's the one who
He's
hired with a business company,
Coca-Cola
right?
ambassador.
To
No.
sell the brand. That's
No, just
yeah, that's
this
probably
is my
another
mistake.
perspective.
Yeah, let's say to buy cassava, let's say. Yeah, I mean, like cassava is good, I mean, like for the farmers, but I mean, like if the influence or the power she has, she use it to do something like Hitler or Pablo Escobar or someone else, that not for the good of the greatest good for the people, but for the bad things. To my opinion, it's not categorized as a leader. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So go ahead with Kak Govinda, and I want to hear as well from others, Kak Nadia, Kak Ria, Kak Lestari, Kak who else? Yeah, who hasn't speak? Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Sorry.
All right,
Yeah,
so yeah, I
Kak
think it
Ovi as
start
well.
from the word itself. It's
Yeah.
different actually. You know that leader and influence. So
Hmm.
I can, yeah, leader must have the style to influence. Yeah, must have the kind of character, but not all influencer can lead the people. It's talking about more about managing the people and how the leader have to start it first, and then influencer maybe they just attract other people to do something that he maybe someone pay him or he has any intention to lead the people, to make the people to do something, like to, for example, like I endorse you something and then you have to buy this, but you never know that do I ever buy this product, you know what I mean, like, and then but leader, of course, leader will do that. For example, we have a goal to go to, for example, we have to run 1 miles. Of course, the leader will lead his member or his follower to run for 1 miles as well. That's what I mean by a leader. So not influencer will have the leadership style, but leader must have that the influencing style.
Yeah, thank you. Kak Ria, before Kak Ria, I want to say welcome to Kak Fatlan. Welcome to the club. Yeah, go ahead, Kak Ria.
Okay. The leader, everyone is the leaders. So I think that I remember about the books by the Simon Sinek. He writes about the
leader start with why. So there is three things: why, what, and how. So everyone is the leader, but not everyone have a good leadership. What the definition about the leadership? Leaders, we should be have how to be the good listening. How the way we communicate with others people is really necessary for us to communicate as part of the leaders. What else? Inspire. To inspire persons, to everyone. This is so they have to be a good leader. Give impact, the positive impact also. Inspiring people, disciplines, provide the problem solving for others. For instance, there is a problem in our company. I think that this is the definition of leaders. Responsibility, good character leaders. I think that all of have their own opinion. But to be a good leaders is how you give the positive impact for others. Thank you, everyone.
It's like a switch cut. Anyway, thank you. What about others? Kak Lestari, Kak Fatlan, do you want to say something? What do you think about leaderships? The question from Kak Rizka.
Probably you can pick someone, one person.
Okay.
Probably Kak Fadlan.
Okay. Kak Fatlan? Feel free, guys, if you want to drink or eat, yeah. Like Kak Daulay. No, I'm kidding. It's okay, Kak.
Sorry,
You can
guys.
eat. Why this whiteboard? Yeah, if not, I will continue, yeah. I will continue. Wait. Kak Rizka, is it clear? Or you have additional statement or
Not
comment?
actually.
No.
No, actually,
Yeah.
it's already answered by Govinda. Like
Mm.
all leadership, all the leaders should have the influence. Should have the influence others, but not all influencer has the ability. Not all influencers have the ability to lead like that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So I also took some words from the book. Is it just about having power and getting people to do what you want, or is it about helping everyone work together to solve their problems? So that's the highlight of Ronald, what his idea about leaderships here. Yeah, when we talk about leaderships, we are not just talking about being in charge or having control. We are talking about working together. Yeah, basically the same. I'm not going to discuss this, but you can go deeper into the book if you are interested with his idea. But basically, I would like to also highlight about this. So the interesting one, to my opinion, Ronald, he also defined the challenge into two: the technical one and adaptive one. And here there are some differences classifying technical and adaptive. And leaders should have this skill because, for example, if you are in working environment or you are in charge into a project, for example, and then you find a challenge, So the first thing, because I don't know, is it because he is also a doctor? So, but it is helpful as well. So you imagine a doctor before giving receive, right? Receive for the prescription, before giving the prescription, he will diagnose first. But many people, they will go into action before stepping back and diagnose. So the interesting one here, he highlight the importance of the skill to diagnose first. So whether the challenge, for example, climate change, is climate change part of technical or adaptive? And mostly, actually, leadership or the challenge, the problem, it is combination, a bundle of challenge between technical and adaptive. So yeah, here problem definition, solution, responsibility. You first need to have this skill. Why? Because if you misdiagnose, for example, oh, this is actually defined as adaptive, but you diagnose it as technical, so you give the wrong answer. For example, let's say stunting. You think that stunting is a matter of, for example, I don't know, maybe like people there, uh, dislike dislike fish, or they don't want to eat vegetables. But maybe, to your opinion, it's very technical. You can just send people and then create a campaign for people to eat, to love to eat fish and other things. But actually, more than that, deeper than that technical, actually there are adaptive challenge that, for example, there is a rules there. I don't know. For example, if they are part of indigenous, and then they have laws that require them to not to eat fish, and it's related to their ancestor, like very complicated and take time to solve. So it's adaptive. So what I want to highlight is that we need to have this skill, because when we are able as a leader to diagnose, you know, yeah, well, we are able to diagnose the problem well. We can have the more opportunity to give the right answer for the challenge. But tonight, I don't think I will explain more about that. But the other one that I want to highlight is the nature of authority that we mentioned before. So there are presidents, Pablo Escobar and others, who has power, right? But are they a leader just because they have the authority? Yeah, something like that. So actually, we have a very limit of time. That's why I want to make it like shorter than yeah, because we only have like 2 hours for this. So there is a graph here, A and B. So if someone has a power, and then we entrust these persons, we expect them to give a service. For example, let's say Rizka or Kak Lestari, ya, or others gitu. For example, you guys been choose to lead a project. So your CEO entrust you, give you the authority. So people will follow you because you have the authority. Because based on the letter and what your CEO said, okay, Rizka will lead this project. So this person give you the power to lead the project. So the others who many perhaps like subordinate of the CEO, they will follow Rizka because from the authority, given to Rizka, the structure, the organizational structure, it helped Rizka to have a power to do something. But as I said before, it doesn't mean actually from Ronald, it will not directly define Rizka as a leader. Just because the authority, but we will see then how Rizka lead the project, lead the people, gitu ya. Yeah, yeah. There are some leaders in Asia. Do you know, guys? This one, the woman here. Do you
Aung
know
San Suu
where?
Kyi.
Yeah, you know it. Very
Yeah.
good. How you know her?
I've ever watched the movie.
I see.
Yeah,
I
there was a
think you
movie about
can.
her.
Yeah, I think you can pass the scholarship lah. Okay, just apply ya. I think
Amen.
yeah, it's very good. What about this one?
He's
I
a
know
prime
all of you
minister
know.
from Singapore, but I forgot the name.
I see. Yeah, that's also correct. This one, everyone know.
The president's candidate.
Presidents.
Yeah. I will not go further to ask you which one is the leader to your opinion, because I don't want to show your preference. Yeah, I will just move. Yeah, so there is also a book that very interesting one, because it talk about relation. Yeah. For example, Kak Rizka before that I mentioned, she was chosen to have the authority to lead something, and then along the way, she lead the project. She need to interact with others, right? Like, for example, I belong to the company, and then I need to follow Rizka because she is the one who lead the project, which is the project is on. I involve as well with the project, so I need to communicate with Rizka. Rizka need to communicate with others in order to finish the project, right? So there is communication relation there that happen, right? So this is what we call also like formal informal authority. Any of you want to guess what is the difference? Formal informal authority?
Probably, I might say the formal authority is all we already know. For example, like the president, we have to follow the president, or we have to follow our boss in our company, for example. That's a formal kind of formal authority, but informal authority is somewhat different. We show our authority indirectly to our people. That's what I meant, yes.
What about others? Kak Govinda, Kak Fatlan, Kak
Well, I do
Nadia?
agree with Rizka. I think formal authority is the one that is chosen by the one who has power, the man in power. Yeah. And then if it's informal, I think it is just like our ability that make us become chosen by our friend. For example, in a group, we don't like know it, or we don't choose the people to be a leader, but yeah, the people just follow us because of our skills or our abilities. So they follow us and they want us to lead them. But it is not like officially that he or she is chosen as the leader. Yeah.
Yeah. This is a very interesting part actually, from informal formal authority. Any other opinion first before I elaborate more into this? Kak Daulay, Kak Nadia. Kak Nadia, I want to hear your voice lah.
Hi Kak, sorry, there is a problem with my laptop.
Okay, you lead the laptop to
Yeah,
be a better laptop.
amin.
Okay. So how?
Uh, the questioning is about leadership. Is correct. I think not everyone born to be a leader, but if you want to be a leader, you should to being vulnerable. That I know being vulnerable is not easy, and if you want to be a good leader too, maybe in bahasa, we should familiar with the quotes about Leiden is a Leiden. So, and if you want to be a good leader, you should have a big decision or have any idea to improve your ability and being a good leader. And that's all.
Others, Kak Daulay, Kak Fatlan?
Ya, Kak. I follow Kak Nadia.
Okay. Go ahead, no comment for now. Okay. Yeah. This is something for me like very interesting one, and some of you already mentioned as well. For example, informal formal authority. Yeah. Let's imagine Rizka will involve in the project, and there will be a moment when she need to decide. I think one of you mentioned before, in the workplace you lead, and the decision maybe not good for this side, but the other one, they are happy with the decision. There will be moment for that, right? Like it will somehow influence your relation. For example, I disagree with the uh, idea of Govinda, for example, but Rizka prefer to choose Govinda's idea. Um, or the other things like the decision actually not making me like happy because I feel unfair, for example, or the other one. Sometimes, we cannot make everyone happy, right? So that's also influence our relation there. So that's also the skill that a leader should have. How if let's say the Lee Kuan Yew at that time, he is very maybe what he decide to be stubborn, to he has a vision for Singapore, and Singapore is very great right now with the leadership of Lee Kuan Yew. But maybe many people also at that time, let's say who didn't get the benefit, or let's say at that time there are many corruption or people don't want to work hard, right? Many people also don't want to work hard, right? But they need to work hard because the people want Singapore to be much better than before, right? Or maybe when actually at that time Singapore was part of Malaysia, but they decide to, the decision like they need to separate from Malaysia. Maybe some people might not agree with that. So it will also impact the relation of um, Lee Kuan Yew with people surround him. Not people will be happy with that decision, right? But he is the one leading and taking that decision. So the leader should have the skill how to manage the relation. Why? Because the authority, the formal one, can help us to easily do something, right? But the informal relation, the informal authority, for example, um, let's say before the Lee Kuan Yew or Rizka, she can create a good relationship with others. Lee Kuan Yew, with everything in him, he can help Singapore to deal with to get the money in investment from foreign I don't know, like help basically help Singapore to get the money, right, to develop something there. That's perhaps not only because the authority, not because he is president, but he is also he has also network, he has also charisma, he has also any other things that make him be able to communicate with others, to create, to benefit the Singapore. Or Rizka, for example, with the authority, but the informal authority, the relationship of Rizka with me, with Gobin and Daula and others, it can actually help Rizka as well to manage the project better. I mean, like, to make it easier for her. And the interesting one, sometimes before getting the authority, the informal authority, I hope you got my point, guys. It's quite long. Yeah, so the informal authority, for example, Rizka, can manage a good relationship with all of us. Everyone happy with Rizka. So Rizka also capable. The picture before, there is hand. It is represent of the skill and character and everything, right? So with the capability of Rizka has can manage the informal authority with her ability. She is smart. She is able to deliver well, basically. So it creates trust that finally Rizka can get the authority. So, like, you got my point. Like, the direction, it's a bit long.
Bro, this is what I got is informal is you have the ability to be authorized by other, but you don't need a title in it. You get what I mean? Like the people trust in you because based on your track record or based on your experience, you are honest, you have the ability to do that kind of job, blah blah blah. That's why they trust you to handle that job, but you don't have a title for it. For example, in the friendships, this is what I got. Actually, in friendship, we don't need a leader. There's no leader in friendship, but actually, there is a moment like one of the person in that kind of friendship has ability or to be authorized by other. Okay, I believe in you. You can do it. You can arrange the traveling plans, for example. You can plan the itinerary, for example. Well, like that. That's what I got. And formal, actually, there is a title in it. Either you are CEO, you are the team leader in your company, or blah blah blah. There is a title in it.
That's exactly what I mean by explaining before. Like, basically, informal authority is like something you have, even without authority, you can influence others. And with actually that skills, adding with your capability, at the end, there is opportunity, higher opportunity that you will be given the authority. Yeah, that's the point. Yeah. So informal authority can actually expand your impact. So, for example, let's say Ria. Ria is our friend anyway in MBC. She is not the CEO. I'm the CEO, but she has so many network. She is beautiful. She is charming. She is smiling every time. She has a lot of friends. So Ria can has like informal authority with many people, right? So in the future, let's say with her capability as well, there is also opportunity for her to be the CEO of MBC, and I can be someone else. And never mind. I mean, like, yeah, this is just an example. For example, the Minister of the Finance, Bu Sri Mulyani. Yeah, let's say she now has the authority, right, as the minister. She has a power to do everything with the finance. Let's say, just make it simple. But once she finished her job with the new cabinet of, I don't know right now will be who. With the new cabinet, she is not going to be the minister anymore, but she has also a relationship with many important people, let's say. That's why even she has no authority, she can still influence somehow. There is opportunity. Like, for example, oh, okay, there is a stock market. When some people like predicting, there is no Bu siapa? Who is the
Bullish.
name again? Huh? The Minister
Sri
of the Finance? Yeah, Bu Sri Mulyani.
Mulyani.
Yeah. Her image is, she is very capable, smart, and IMF and many people invest in Indonesia. Probably not because of Indonesia, because of her, right? Her image. So many people are going to predict as well. Oh, if she is not going to be the minister anymore, I will just take my money like from the stock market, because I don't believe with the new cabinet, let's say. But I'm just not provoking, but this is just for the sake of this discussion here. That's an example of informal authority that can make a difference. So yeah, this is the person that I talk, guys. So yeah, but authority is also important. Like sometimes, like, you are very charming, you are capable, like you have a very good informal authority, but let's say another country, like our neighbor country, some people, they give the authority to the presidents, even they don't actually that's not a consent, but they got it like from the military or something, with the authority. Basically, some people just want to be a leader for the sake of their interest, right? Even the people don't like them. It also influence because they have the authority. So it again depend um, how we see leaderships in everyone, like not only in a national level, but it can also be like in our community, from a family. So leadership is not just something like very big scale, but from the family, from our community as well, we can navigate which one, like through do leaderships, or which one are not gitu. Any other question or comment, or are
Sorry,
you
guys,
confused?
because sorry, guys, because actually I was meet Professor Din Samsudin, so that's why I go to another Zoom, and then he come to, because
yeah.
he want come to Russia, so I think that I want to speak and we comment and discussion about the Islamic, because Russia also the huge population Muslim majority, number 2 in Russia is Islam, so that's why he want come to here. Maybe there is a cooperation, or I don't know what, I want to can share. Maybe there is something.
Yeah, see
It's really
how
important.
she built informal authority. Yeah. Yeah, so we talk about
Professor
formal,
Din
informal.
Samsudin also is really famous in Indonesia. I mean, all of people know he's a leader. So that's why I think that I'm so sorry because I should be meet him in another Zoom and then come back again to you.
Yeah, it's okay. So if no one has question, I have question, guys, for you. So how do you think you're gonna maintain, or you start to think and work on how you build your informal authority? Do you want to please everyone to get them, like you very much?
No, actually.
Oh.
To be honest, I'm quite interested with the adaptive leadership, because that means that we have ability to be continuous in our learning journey. So being more adaptive is kind of challenges right now. We face a lot of challenges nowadays. Definitely, it's really, really fast, really fast. Compared with what we experienced in last 10 years, probably technology has developed really fast, and we face with AI, like our daily activities, it is already AI who helps us. And okay, if there is AI, who needs IQ then, for example, like that? So people are questioning, okay, if there is AI in the job, so there will be job loss and blah blah blah, and those things, like those jobs will be replaced by AI, and that means we need continuous learning. We need to be adaptive. We need to be ready for certain with the challenge, with the challenge, with the change.
Yeah, thank you.
It's somewhat different with the informal authority, but I mean, like in the leadership itself, and I mean, like continuous learning.
I see. Yeah. So, well, anyone want to speak before we go to the last part? Before I dismiss the club, the session, because I just worry that it's already 10. Maybe you want to sleep, guys. Tomorrow is Monday. Yeah. No one?
Well, I think I want to add something like
Okay.
About
Go
how to
ahead.
maintain our, what do you call again?
Informal
The
authority.
informal authority. Well, it is more about the relationship with others, like, and how do you maintain it, and actually just be ourselves, and no need to be overactive, like, you know what I mean, like to be over from something that actually it is not you, and actually just show your best and let them just assess you, like they will know what you, and they will know your intention about for doing something like that. And as long as you have a good intention, of course they will, of course there's a time for us to have that informal authority, and to maintain it, of course we start with the relationship and just having the integrity. Yeah, integrity is very important here, because as we know that it is not because we are seen by the people we do something, but it is because it is you, then you do that. Yeah, because there's a value in you, and then you do something that you will believe that that's true. I think that's what I want to share.
Okay, that's also, I think, like part of takeaways. What about others? Do you guys want to share what you got from this discussion, or at least once, or you don't get anything from what we discussed here? before I pass it to Daulay. Yeah. What about you, Daulay? You got something from our discussion or not?
Yeah, I got something in our discussion how to keep this uh formal authority or informal authority. Yeah, you already did explain about that. Yeah, I got that. It is a new thing for me about formal and informal authority. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. What about others? Kak Nadia, Kak Ria, Kak Fadlan?
Terus baca. Bentar. What is your question? Because
Something takeaways from this discussion. Do you have any takeaways?
actually our discussion is really interesting discussion because we have our own opinion, and I think that it will be improve our skill for speaking, especially for English. So that's why I support this program. I mean, because it's really useful for us.
You got the benefit there.
Because sometimes I quiet to speak English in here, especially in Russia, because everyone speak Russia. So when we have our program English, so I think that it will be impactful for me also because I want to pursue my PhD. So that's why I think I really excited, guys. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Because you are all of you is inspire me to speak English also, not only to speak Russian language but also to fluent English language. Thank you so much.
Okay. How to say thank you in Russia? Can you teach us?
Спасибо.
Very long.
Спасибо.
Spasiba. I remember the character, the cartoon, Marcia, and Teddy Bear.
Yes, Marcia cartoons is really popular in here. I think around the world.
What about others? Wanna say something about the key takeaways? You guys have something from this conversation?
For me, this discussion is interesting too, because I can learn and have an experience from the others about their perspective from their leadership, their journey, and I also can speak in bahasa without feeling guilty. In English without feeling guilty because my
English or
is
bahasa?
not English because my English is not fluently yet, but I respect the others and others respect me too.
Yeah. Govin or Fadlan, you wanna add something or Rizka before I end?
So
No?
I think that's enough. And so happy to join you guys here today. And I hope that we will still have another this kind of discussion.
Sure. Okay. So you wanna be the speaker after Rizka? Rizka will be the next one. But 21st of April, maybe after a week after that, if
Of course,
if
Miss
any of
Rizka
you.
will be. She has more experience and she is the worthy.
No. Here, like this is like for us. I think I need to highlight as well. Probably, some people not fluent yet in English, but I think from MBC we should be fine, and we should also support those people who want to join and start to speak, right? As the community, we need to taking care of each other. I mean, like, I know many of you speak very well, very fluent, but if you find others who are still in the confident, but they already try, right? Let's also, I think, good to support them, to make them like feel safe space, giving safe space for them to be included here. Um, yeah, I think that's all from our discussion. Let me not write, read. Oh my God, read chat box. I think from Kak Fat pakai H ya, Fadlan. Yeah, so I appreciate very much. Blah blah blah. Okay, go ahead and good luck. Yeah, thank you so much, Kak Fadlan. Next time, I want to hear from your side as well, like speak with British or American accent or Australian. So yeah, thank you so much, and I will pass it to Kak Daulay. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, guys. I think it's the end of our session. Thank you for joining our meeting. It's our second meeting in this club, and I appreciate your attending to this meeting. Hopefully, we will get in touch in the next session, and yeah, keep in touch in the next session in our journey in this English club. And yeah, thank you guys. Don't forget to donate to keep our what is it? To keep our club still running. Yeah. I think it is our and the ending of our meeting. Thank you guys. Happy great day. Happy yeah. Tomorrow
Thank you.
you gonna do your daily activity. Take care guys. See you next time.
Yeah, maybe I want to elaborate more, especially in terms of donation. Yeah, so this is like our first decision, and I'm happy for that. Finally, from MBC, we decide to put donate on our presentation because we believe that we should also, if we have a leadership's character, we also need to mainstream ya. If education should not be free, we mean like we should also be responsible for education. It doesn't mean that I force you to, like to donate, because it is totally optional. But here, what we want to emphasize, like, we think that right now, to run this organization, this business, we use our own money from Ria, from me and Indah. But later on, we cannot survive only with our um, what, like, um, if the support is only coming from us. We want others who also maybe feel that it is I mean, like, feel the benefit of it, can also take or participate in the donation um, to keep or continuing this business, because that's how we think on the sustainability of this business. And also, to my opinion, if we can hire someone to make it more professional and in charge in, let's say, all of our programs, it will be much better because it will help us to perform better. That's what we think on the donation. So again, it is really voluntary. It's not forcing you. Only if you, like, have uh, additional money or something, when you feel, um, yeah, wanna donate, but it's not forcing you, basically. Yeah. So this is our first time, and later on, we hope that we can also do the same. Yeah. Thank you, guys. I will stop the recording. Yeah.
Take a picture. Let's go.
Oh yeah.